Hey, Aaron Chen here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, then you're probably doing some research on YouTube on how to fire your boss. Okay, so basically, you're probably sick and tired of your boss. Maybe you're sick and tired of your career, and you probably want to learn how to take control of your life, take control of your income, right? And basically, either find a new job or quit the whole kind of working thing altogether, and maybe generate some sort of income and find a solution for yourself. Okay, my name is Aaron Chen. I've been online for the last 9 years. 8 of those 9 years though failed really miserably, trying to build a business online. But over the last year and a half, I've really figured some stuff out. Okay, was able to generate over 1,000 sales in my business, have started to build a very profitable business, and I want to share with you how essentially, if you want to quit your job, that's basically what you're trying to do, right? I want to talk a little bit about that, what some of the pros and cons are, what you need to look out for, and I'll basically give you a strategy on how you can do that properly. Okay, so first and foremost, it's very important to understand that if you want to fire your boss, if you want to quit your job, then you need to be able to replace the income that your job is giving you on a daily basis, right? So the most important thing to understand here is that you need to be able to create some sort of regular income that will replace your job income. Now, how do you do that? Well, the only realistic way that you can do it, aside from buying a lottery ticket, which is, to win a lottery is like close to impossible, right? And if you want to win a lottery ticket, you have to first and foremost, you have to buy lottery tickets, right? Which most people don't do, by the way. They just wish they did. But the most realistic way to do it is to basically build some sort of business where the income is coming in on a regular basis, and you can replace your salary every single month. And that's really the only way that you can quit your job. Okay, there's no other realistic way, unless you you do lots of investments, and maybe you buy property and things like that, but you need money to do that kind of stuff. Okay, so realistically, you can't really fire your boss that way. You need to build a business, essentially. There's no other way around it. Okay, now I've been building my business for the last 9 years. Okay, now the first thing that I did, I actually fired my boss. This was probably about, how long ago now? 7 years ago. Okay, and I actually made a really big mistake then, and what I did was I saved up a lot of money. Okay, and then I decided, okay, I'm gonna try this online thing, and so I had quite a bit of money saved up, so I fired my boss, I quit my job, and I built my business online for 2 to 3 years. Now, in those 2 to 3 years, I had a lot of success. Okay, so made lots of sales, learned to generate lots of leads, learned to build an online business, or what I thought was learn to build an online business. But actually, the thing that I wasn't able to do was I wasn't able to create consistent income in my business, consistent positive cash flow in my business. Okay, that's probably one of the most difficult things to do, and the first thing that you really need to get good at. Okay, that was the first big mistake that I made. And what happened after that was, yes, even though I had a lot of successes, I also had a lot of failures. And after building my business full-time from home for 3 years, I basically ran out of money and I had to find a new job again. Okay, so even though I had fired my boss before, I basically had to put on a suit again, and I had to find a new job and build myself a new career because I basically ran out of money, right? Now, that was the biggest lesson that I ever had. Okay, but I didn't quit. I kept building my business. I kept learning. I kept investing in my in my skills and technology, and I kept trying different things, that kind of thing, and that's eventually how I had success in my online business. Okay, so the point that I'm trying to make here is that you need to be very careful before you pull the trigger to quit your job. Okay, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to have what happened to me happen to you. Okay, because having to go back and find restart your career and build it, and build your career up again and find another job when you've been working on your business full time for 3 years, it's really difficult to do that. okay? And in hindsight, although I did learn a lot and it was a great experience and I got to focus on my business for 3 years, it was probably the wrong thing to do, because I probably would have got a lot further in my career in those 3 years, and I could have taken that money that I made in my job and reinvested that back in my business, and I probably would have figured out how to be more consistent earlier on. Okay, so I basically delayed figuring out this whole online thing and being consistent in my business. It kind of delayed that entire process. Okay, and it wasn't until about 1.5 years ago that I really figured out how to do that. So the first thing I would say is that what you need to do is you need to focus on your job and you need to hustle on the side. Okay, that's the best advice I can give you. So the hustle time really is from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. every single day from Monday to Friday, and then more time on the weekends. Okay, so that's the only realistic way that you can do this, because you need to have consistent income to live every single day. So the way that you do that is you stay in your day job. Don't quit. Okay, stay in your day job, but you need to put in extra time after you come home from work and up until you need to go to bed to build your side hustle until you figure it out. And then once that becomes profitable, okay, then you can basically quit your job. Once you've built your business up to a certain level where you're getting consistent income, you're profitable, you've protected your business from all sides, you want to make sure that nothing can happen to your revenue stream, because if something happens to your revenue stream, then you are screwed big time and you have to go back and you have to find a job again. Okay, so what am I talking about? Well, over the last 9 years, it's happened to me multiple times where I've had different social media accounts shut down. I've had my traffic flow shut down because I relied on one main source, right? So what am I talking about? Well, if you're marketing on some of the big boy networks like Facebook, YouTube, Google, LinkedIn, the chances that you will lose your account is actually very, very high. It's very normal, okay? Even if you're doing sort of eBay marketing, the chances that you'll get your eBay account shut down is pretty high. All right, don't think just because you're spending $30,000 or $100,000 a month that you're protected from getting shut down. You're not, because $100,000 a month on ad spend on any of these networks is small money compared to what all these corporates are spending. Hey, corporates spend like 10 million, in 6 months on their ad budgets. Okay, so your $100,000 a month is peanuts to these guys like Facebook and stuff like that. You're not going to get protected. Okay, so it's not a question of if you're going to get shut down, it's a question of when you're going to get shut down, right? So it's very important that you protect your business from all sides, have multiple sources of traffic before you decide to, okay, I'm ready now, my income's solid, I can quit my job. Okay, that's kind of my advice to you. Okay, you don't want to jump the gun. You want to be very, very careful, because when you think everything's okay and all of a sudden, bang, you get your account shut down, you are screwed big time. I know people that lost their entire business overnight, and they had to go back to their day job because they only marketed on one platform. Okay, so you need to be very, very careful. So my advice to you is that if you want to fire your boss, if you want to quit your job, definitely start a business. That's the first thing. Okay, so again, if you've been thinking about starting a business, but you don't really know how to do it, or you've been wanting to quit your job but you don't really know what to do, the first thing is you need to decide to start a business. Now I suggest starting an online business, because with an online business, it's relatively inexpensive. You still have to invest money. Don't get me wrong, okay? So don't think that you can start a business without investing money. You need some seed money. You need some investment money. It's a real business, even though it's online. It's still a real business. You need basic tools and resources to get started. Otherwise, you can't be profitable, okay? So first of all, start a business. Do an online business, because again, it's relatively inexpensive. And the other cool thing about starting online is that you can scale your business like crazy. Okay, that means that if you're based in Scotland, or you're based in Australia or Asia, Thailand, whatever it is, you can market to the whole world, not just people in your country. Okay, now when you can market your products to the whole world, all of a sudden your income it expands completely, right? So the sky's the limit, right? You're not gonna have a revenue cap on your business. okay? If you were to start a brick and mortar business like, you know, a McDonald's franchise or a printing shop or whatever it is, you will have a cap on your business because you can only sell to people in your city. Okay, but if you start an online business, you can market to people in the US, in Canada, all over Asia, Australia, China, India. Basically, you can market to people everywhere around the world as long as they're interested in buying your product. Pretty simple, okay? Another thing that I would say is that if you want to get started in an online business, I would highly recommend trying out affiliate marketing, because affiliate marketing, I felt, you know, over the last 9 years I've been online and I've tried many different business models, right? I'm not going to go through all of them, but what I would just say is that to get started, first and foremost, the easiest thing to do is to learn to become a very good marketer, first of all, okay? And once you become a good marketer, all you need to do is learn to market other people's products that you don't even need to create. You can just get them from very big marketplaces like ClickBank and JVZoo, for example, right? Learn to become a good marketer and remarket these products to people who really want them. That's it. So you got to find a niche market, you have to find people that you can sell to, and you have to learn to become a good marketer. Make sure that your conversions are in the positive. That means your ROI, your return on investment, is positive every single month. That's the most important way to get your business into profit. Okay, so a lot of the mistakes that I was making in the first 8 years of my business was I was spending more money on traffic than I was earning in my business. Does that make sense, right? So if you spend more money on traffic than you're earning in your business, you're going to be in the negative. And if you're in the negative, it means that you're going to be eating into your savings. And if you're eating into your savings, you're eventually going to go broke. Okay? So you need to learn how to make $1 into $2. Okay? Not $1 into -$5, which is basically what I was doing for the first 8 years of growing my business. All right? So that's pretty much it. Now, once you've figured out how to become profitable, you know, once you've started an online business, once you've taken that leap of faith, okay, all you need to do is you need to get the right information to learn how to get started, okay? But that is the quickest way to fire your boss, right? But make sure that everything's stable before you do, okay? Before you actually fire your boss. Now, if you want to learn how to do this stuff, okay, I want to teach you how to do it, all right? So this video is not really about, you know, the how-tos, but I want to show you how to do that. So first of all, if you click on the link right below this video, and you opt in, you put your best email address inside, you're going to see the business that I'm actually building. Okay, so that's the first thing that you're going to see. Now, when you check your emails, I'm going to be sending you emails on exactly how to build this business, okay? And I'm going to show you that for free. All right, so I'm going to start to send you training videos, and make sure you check your email, because I'm going to show you step by step how I built my affiliate marketing business and how you can do that too, if you're interested to do that. Okay, if you're not, no worries, no hard feelings, but if you really want to learn how to do this stuff, and if you want to learn how I did it as well, I want to show you how to do that. Okay, so let me know what you thought in the comments below. Okay, you know, do you want to learn how to build a business? Are you ready to do that? Because remember, it's hard work. Okay, so it's not something that's going to come easy. It's going to require a lot of hard work, but I promise you that if you stay the course, if you implement this stuff, you will be able to build an income that will easily surpass what you're doing in your day job right now. And eventually, when you're ready and you've got a solid business and you've protected it from all sides, then if you want to, you can quit your job and you can fire your boss. Okay, now if you want to learn how to do that, again, it's completely up to you. You can click on the link below, and also make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. There's a little red button there. Please subscribe, because I'm going to be coming out with content like this all the time. And if you want, you can check out my channel. You know, I'm constantly talking about how to build your business online, all about traffic, all about list building, all about doing webinars, all about creating products, and all about how to, you know, be profitable in your online business again. Okay, so this is Aaron Chen. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I'll speak to you very soon. Take care.